Hello, this is Andy, and this is a little tutorial on how to use multi-output drums within Kontakt 5 and route them to Ableton Live, so you can work on every instrument on its own, put effects on it, and so on. So first we go open Kontakt 5, and let's go with the Abbey Road drums for this tutorial. The late 60s kit. So here we have 6 mono channels for the instruments, a mono overhead, stereo overhead, and room microphones, which are also stereo. We also have 3 percussion instruments, which are 3 mono channels also. But for this one, we only go with the drums, and you can figure it out on your own for the percussion. Okay. Usually in the default settings, all the instruments are routed to output 1 and 2, and you have all of them in like a stereo channel. Okay, we don't want that. That's why we create another stereo channel and 7 mono channels for the instruments and the mono overhead. So you go down here to the output section. First we start with the stereo channel. This would be this one. And then we add 7 mono channels, which are those. Okay, so for now I have to name them. This would take a little while. Okay, now we name them. Now we have to route those channels to the separate outputs of the Kontakt player. You click down here. Stereo overhead will by default be output 1 and 2. For the room microphone we take 3 and 4. That, and then we go with the mono, which will be 5, 6, and so on. There you go. The next step is we have to route them in the Abbey Road drums to the Kontakt output. Oh, okay. Here, to see those outputs in the Abbey Road drums is, maybe there's another way, but I haven't found it. So that's, I just delete those and reopen. And now when I go to the mixer, we have all the outputs here. Okay. Kick, snare, there you go. And now if you play those drums, like MIDI, should all come out right. Okay. Next step, we go to Ableton and create 11 new channels, including this one. So we have 10 new channels, which will be MIDI track, and then we need to add an external instrument to the MIDI channel, and now we can just duplicate them. And 10. There you go. Now we're going back, name them. All this set up, we need to route them. We don't need to route the stereo because it's already 1 and 2. The room microphone, well, you go to external instrument, three and 4. Five, 6. Okay, now when I play one of those instruments, okay. And now, here's the problem. As you see here, we have the kick drum and the snare drum routed. In Kontakt, we have a kick drum channel 5, snare drum channel 6. Here in our external instrument, our audio comes from 5 and 6. So you always have like the snare drum and the kick drum in both channels. Okay? And now here's a little trick where you can work around this one. You open up Ableton and use the utility plugin. There you go. And then take left, which will be channel 5. And then we go to the snare drum and we take right. And now, if you solo them, you hear kick drum here. And this, that's pretty cool. It's a snare blend. And now we go on and do all the same with hi-hat, toms, and so on. Okay, so here you go. You have all the channels routed to Okay, I hope this helps and you can use it. This was my first tutorial, so don't be too harsh on me, and have fun